I was talking to that driver earlier, and I asked him how long he's been driving. He said for 2 years, so I'm assuming that's 14. What's going on, guys? How is everybody doing today? Today it is Wednesday, July 12th, around 1 o'clock. Actually around 12:30 in the afternoon. And I'm in the middle of my reset, which I was hoping not to be doing. Recall the other day I did a video, and well, first of all, welcome back. But I did a video the other day not knowing if I had to do my reset, or I could have done some recaps, but I was gonna get nothing back on. Well, I was, but not enough to make a day of it. Okay, for those who, especially the new drivers out there, rookies if you want to call them, but the new drivers out there, running recaps, there's a trick behind it, in order for you to get sufficient amount of time to utilize your recaps. If not, then they're not going to work in your benefit. But anyways, guys, yesterday, recall that I had a load under me, right? I picked up in Dallas, Texas. There was a load of Gatorade going to a Pepsi distribution center over here close to Little Rock, and it had a scheduled date for Wednesday, which is today. Okay, Wednesday at 9 o'clock in the morning, which would have been this morning. Now, I got here, to this area late Monday night. Okay, late Monday night, and I stopped and I turned off my clock around 7 o'clock. All right. Now, I had plenty of time to do my reset, right? Turn on my clock at 7 o'clock Monday night. My reset would have been done today around 5 in the morning. Now, with that being said, guys, I alerted my dispatcher I'll take it back, early yesterday morning. Okay, early yesterday morning, because I wanted to be, I wanted to know with ahead of time, okay, on what to do. So I told them, first of all, I said that I wasn't too sure if this load I was under was scheduled for Wednesday, if that was done on purpose, so I can go ahead and get my reset. And I told them that it was going to Pepsi Corporation, and we all know how Pepsi is, right? Man, they're very, very, they're like Walmart. They're sticklers on their deliveries. And so I told them that, by the end of the day, I'm only going to have around 10 hours to work with. And then after that, I was done for a full day. So I told them off the bat that, is it beneficial for me to go ahead and do my reset and then just go ahead and drop off early Wednesday morning, which would have been today, to go ahead and get my reset out of the way? Well, they told me yesterday morning, well, what's your ETA? And I said, well, my ETA will be anytime now, and this was like around 7 o'clock in the morning. It wasn't my dispatcher that was answering me. It was, I guess it was after hours, because they do have someone working after hours. And they were just telling me off the bat, well, go ahead and drop off your load and then start your reset. So I was like, okay. I said, well, I'll do that, but please understand, my reset is not going to be completed till late Wednesday night. So therefore, I'm not going to be able to get going till Thursday morning. Got no response. Okay, got no response. Man, and it is what it is. I'm not harping over it, and I'm not looking, to bitch and whine about it, but it is what it is. So yesterday morning, I went along and did the drop, and I was hoping, and I was like, man, I said, I don't want to get there, and then they turned me away, because obviously on my paperwork it says for Wednesday 9 o'clock in the morning. Well, they took me. I'm like, cool. They took it, right? They took it. I was there for about maybe an hour and a half, waiting to get unloaded. I waited for like 30 minutes, if that, maybe for a door. And after that, I was waiting for like an hour for them to unload me. Okay, off I went. Went to the nearest truck stop, which is where I'm at now. Been here since yesterday, since 12 o'clock. And my reset is not going to be done till later on this evening, like around 11 o'clock at night. I already went ahead and sent in a free form asking, hey, my reset's not going to be done till later on this evening, but I just want to see what the plan is, you know, because I like to know what I'm doing. I really like to know what I'm doing, you know, so at least I can get somewhat ready to go, all right, have an idea on what I'm doing. And there's another EOS truck right there. I wonder if it's my friend who just came to the company. Let me see. Because he said that he's in a white Cascadia. And a white Cascadia just pulled up. Hold on, guys, hold on. Okay, guys, I went ahead and sent a quick text to my friend and wanted to see if that was him. I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, so I sent in a free form asking, you know, hey, you know, my reset's not going to be done or completed till later on this evening. Just want to go ahead and see if we can get things running or ready to go. Because if I can get there early in the morning to pick up and head out, and rather than wait till 8 o'clock when the dispatcher gets in, you know, I'd rather do that. So I'm waiting for them to go ahead, or at least I'm waiting for my dispatcher to respond on what he has planned for me to go. Okay, because like I said, I'm planning to go towards Orlando. My family's leaving tomorrow night. My daughter has to report Monday morning. So yeah, I'm trying to meet them over the weekend in Orlando for a little quick vacation, so to speak, you know. But overall, guys, overall. Now, today I woke up, cleaned up a little bit. Still need to do some more cleaning up. And then I went ahead and PC over to the nearest Walmart and got some things for the truck. Now, guys, one thing I noticed when I went ahead and dropped my trailer and I took off, you know, okay, you know, he's in Lebanon, Tennessee. My friend Juan. But anyways, guys, this place I'm at, guys, you know, and I understand that the pumps are down right now, or at least some of the pumps are down, so the traffic flow is running real slow to get out of here, in and out. But one thing I noticed, guys, when I drop my trailer is inspect your fifth wheel, guys. Inspect your fifth wheel. Any dry spots, you know, on your fifth wheel will cause an issue down the road. You know, it may not it may not be a major issue, but it is an issue to where you have to take care of. All right. Now, I'm not sure what the cost is. You know, the maintenance cost, if you go to one of these TAs or Loves or whatever for them to grease your fifth wheel, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be $5. Okay. And what I'm getting at is that when you drop your trailer, guys, and especially if you're doing a lot of these dropping hooks, you know, it doesn't matter if you're working for EOS or Llama, you know, or MGR, PAM, you know, it doesn't matter if you're working for some of these big carriers, you know, Swift, it doesn't matter, guys. You need to inspect your fifth wheel when you drop your trailer, you know. Now, this is the second time I greased my fifth wheel. The first time I did it was when I went home right before 4th of July weekend. And then today, when I dropped my trailer to go over to Walmart, I noticed I had some dry spots again. All right, and I had a tube with me, tube of all-purpose grease, and they're only like $5 out of Walmart. All right, you don't need a gun or any fancy tool, man. You know, just buy the tube. You know, I mean, you can buy the little jar-looking, you know, peanut jar-looking thing. But I normally get the tubes. All right, you just pop that, you know, you just pop that lid and then just dab it across your fifth wheel. You know, and it's a basic PM service that you're doing for yourself on your fifth wheel. It needs to be greased, guys. It needs to be greased. Especially for you new guys out there, man. Just don't get up and go. Inspect certain things, you know, your tire pressures, your fifth wheel, your lines, your air lines, your rubber seals on your, you know, your glad hands, everything, guys, everything, you know, inspect everything, guys, because you just never know, what can go down on you, man. And trust me, if something goes down on you while you're on the road, it's going to be a pretty penny for you to get towed out, okay? Towed out. But yeah, and one thing I do suggest, guys, if you guys are going to grease your fifth wheel, okay, like I said, I mean, pop that lid on that tube and just dab it across, you know. Like I said, you don't need no fancy tool to pressurize that grease to come out, kind of like they do at the shop. Just dab it on there, man. Dab it on there on both sides. And it's going to work, guys. It's going to work wonders, you know. You're going to reduce the friction on that trailer slide when it turns and swivels. Because that's something you don't want, guys. You don't want any friction on that plate, you know, metal against metal. But just dab it on there, and when you get ready to get back under your trailer, when you get ready to, you know, to hook up to your trailer, drop your airbags, guys. Drop your airbags. Slightly get under it, and right before you hook up, you know, even right before you get to your kingpin, all right, raise your airbags, because what's going to happen, guys, if you don't raise your airbags or lower your airbags when you slide under it, you're going to slide all that grease right off. Okay, you're going to slide all that grease right off. So like I said, guys, drop your airbags, get under the trailer, and before you hook it up, raise them back up, okay, because you're going to grease that area to where it's going to be, you know, pivoting left and right when you turn, okay. But I highly suggest, guys, that, you know, if you're going to grease your own fifth wheel, all right before you get back under that trailer and to hook back up, drop your airbags, because if you're not, all that grease you just put on there, you're just going to slide it back off, you know, and it's going to fall. All right. But other than that, guys, man, one thing to pay attention, you know, especially when these truck stops get congested, you know, if you see someone out there, you know, struggling to back into a spot, mainly because either the area is tight or the traffic flow is very, very slow, go out there and help out, man. Go out there and help out. This guy in front of me, all right, this guy in front of me in this Crete truck, he was trying to back into this spot. Now, given the issue that this truck stop is facing right now with some of the pumps down, there's a lot of trucks that are in the way, all right? But the thing is, he was trying to, he was trying to back into this spot, all right, get out of people's way. But people weren't budging. They were trying to go around him. They were trying to, you know, it came to a point to where, you know, until I realized what was going on, I got out there and helped out, man. You know, I helped out because him being in the way, you know, to other people's, you know, belief, it made no sense, right? So I just went out there and I helped them out, man.
A new message has arrived. A new message has arrived.
I'll read it here in a second, guys. I'll read it here. Okay, yeah, he is aware that I need to go to Florida. He's hoping to snag a Florida load for you from, okay, and then let me go back to the first one, because he sent in two. Okay. It says you are on board for a load later tonight. Don't have a load yet. Okay. But he is trying to snag something for me to go towards Florida. Okay, good. So we're both on the same page. But yeah, guys, I mean, you know, with TikTok and you know, social media, people are so quick, man. And I, you know, and I see them all over TikTok, you know, because I do have a channel on TikTok. All right. But they're so quick, man, to make a video on someone else's, how can I say this? You know, endangerment, so to speak, if that makes sense, okay? Maybe they might hit a curb or hit a pole or hit a truck or whatever, and they want to catch it on video so they can go ahead and make a video. Guys, really? Come on, man. It's bad enough that we're against the world right now with four-wheelers and brokers and rates and fuel costs and whatever you want to call it, to go out there and depict your brother or your sister, you know, trying to back into a spot, man, so they can either take the 30-minute break or do their 10 minutes or do a reset, you know. Really, guys, really, you know, get out there and just help, man. It doesn't cost anything, guys. It doesn't cost anything. But yeah, guys, you know, I'm in the middle of my 34. I only have a couple of hours left on it. I think it's like 10 hours left. But overall, guys, you know, I went to the store, went to Walmart, got a couple of things for my truck. I greased my fifth wheel. All good to go, man. All good to go. Now I want to do some cleanup in my truck. Yeah, man, you know, hopefully catch the load heading towards Florida so I can go ahead and see my family, you know, for the weekend, before my daughter starts school on Monday. So, yeah, man, our firstborn child leaving the house, to go to school. Okay. But anyways, guys, you guys be careful out there, man. Take care. If you guys have any questions, comments, man, please list them below. Share, like, subscribe to my channel if not yet. But anyways, guys, once again, this is Anthony with Family Man Trucking. I'll talk to you guys later.